So no, I'm with you. I even told my daughter the other day, like if a teacher tells her something, fine. But if another kid, like, cause she'll sometimes whistle while they're doing stuff, and she gets
Mm.
the teacher's like, you need to stop whistling, stop
Not in the
whistling.
kitchen. Not in the kitchen
And
though, Matty, right?
I was like, but then some, she said, and then some other boy will say, stop listening. I was like, if that boy says anything, and you can say, I told her, you can say exactly like this. I said, tell him to shut his bitch ass the fuck up. I told her, you can curse. I don't care. Because he's not
S
allowed to say
Y.
a fucking thing.
Wait, what
All
was that
right?
license
Because
plate?
I don't give a
SYBAU.
Oh yeah, SYBA. Yeah.
shut your
Shut his
bitch
ass.
ass up. Dude, I'll tell, because I was like, I don't, if the teacher tells you something, you fucking listen. But if old cunt nugget over here thinks he's the fucking teacher, he's wrong. Because he's not.
Here's the problem with this one, right? Street justice doesn't really exist anymore. When I was in fourth grade, my brother Mike was in kindergarten. Or I was in fifth grade. My brother Mike was in kindergarten. My brother Mike was a heavy kid. There was a fourth grader. His name, you can bleep it out or not bleep it out. I don't give a shit. His name was Mike Bouldershitis.
It's staying
He
in.
was a fourth grader. My brother's a kindergartner. My brother was a heavy kid. He was picking on him. He jacked him up in the playground. I busted him up, right?
Good.
Busted him
Good.
up. Principal's office, yada, yada, whatever. Leave this in. My principal, Mrs. Quinn, had to come in there, called my mom, had the conversation. I had to go home. I was sure I was in trouble. Found out years later, Mrs. Quinn was like, nice.
Yeah.
You
Boys
know,
did the right thing.
like, nice. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
that was fucked up nice. But at the time, my mom had to take me home and be like, hey, listen, you did the right thing, but you're in trouble at school, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. But like, I don't think
Mm.
that that world does not exist anymore
It
with
should.
schools
It
and
fucking
liability.
should.
It should, but it doesn't.
Dude, I
And
had that
so that's a
situation.
weird way to prepare your kids of like, this is not how I came up. How
Yeah.
do we like,
Dude, I had that situation not long ago in this area, where we live, where there's these kids that are playing, and like the one little brother got pushed by another kid, and then the parents go at it, and I was like, but he has an older brother. The parents should never been involved.
no,
Like the
hey,
older
this
brother
is
steps in, this is all
handle
done,
it.
and guess what? They're better fucking friends afterwards. You
Tom
know?
La- Tom Lavelle was waiting for a motherfucker
Well,
to pick
yeah,
on one of you guys. You
he
know what I
sure
mean?
was. Yeah,
Like he
yeah. He
give
was.
me a chance, baby.
Sometimes he didn't even wait. So,
Right?
all right, but we're coming towards the top of time. So, Bern, I'll start, or Leah, yeah, we'll do it down the line. So, Bern, I'll start with you. Has your view on discipline changed from when your kids were toddlers to now?
Yeah, man. It's changed a lot in that like they're close enough in age where it's almost about like the thing they need to know, and I tell them this all the time. They're like, "That's not fair." I'm like, "Life's not fair.
Right.
Like, there's no such thing as fair, guys. Right?" I said stop. You said that's not fair, and I said I don't care, and then you did it, and now you're in trouble. Like,
Right.
we're not
You
going to
got the
litigate
rules.
fairness in the world. These are the
Right.
rules. I have to do a
Hmm.
little tightrope because I don't want to be mean dad when I have them here. But honestly, I don't have to most of the time because we're doing fun stuff because I'm really
Right.
trying to keep them engaged.
It's action weekend in
But they're
the
8 and
valley.
4.
Right.
They're gonna have
It's
like
gonna be
I
yeah.
asked my daughter to apologize to my son last week, and she cried for 15 minutes because she was like, no. And I was like,
Oh God.
you're wrong. And she was like, I would rather have a tantrum on this floor than ever let that motherfucker know that I'm
Yeah,
sorry
I
for
don't
what
miss
I
that.
did. And
Yeah.
you're just like, I have to let this happen. You
Yeah.
got to say you're sorry. You can't have anything good until you say we're not having dessert. We're not watching Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse. We're not playing with our dolls. We're not drawing. We're not making Moana. But like nothing can happen until you say you're sorry. And she was like, I would rather freak out on the floor for 20 minutes than apologize to this motherfucker, who, by the way, I love more than anything and like want to be his best friend. And every minute he's not
Hmm.
looking at me, I feel like
Right.
weird about
What
it.
about
But you got to
Liam?
navigate it.
Yeah. What about you, Liam? What's the
I,
change like single dad from when she was a toddler to now?
well, now because of how old she is, Now I have to
11,
like,
right?
yeah. So
Yeah.
now a lot's changed actually. I can't really lie that much anymore.
Oh,
When
buddy.
they're little,
Oh, it's
they
on your
don't,
shit.
yeah, when they're little, they
Yeah.
don't know that much. So you can just say anything is the reason
Mm-hmm.
why they
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah. Oh,
Now I
yeah.
can't do that because she's fucking, I'm 40 and she's already like almost as smart as I, because I'm dumb. You know what I mean? So
Right.
now it's even harder. There's no,
Yeah.
I don't have like the other stuff to fall back on, like, oh, Santa's not gonna bring you this, or Easter
Yeah,
Bunny's
that's
not gonna,
out.
like, that ship has sailed, dude. So I
Yeah.
gotta like kind of, be more realistic when I do it. But that's the
Jeez.
big change for me, I think.
Yeah. What about, okay.
That's
So,
funny. I'll tell my daughter, like, all right, I gotta go to bed in 10 minutes. She doesn't know what a minute is.
Hmm.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
she
Like, she
could
doesn't even
care
know what a
less.
minute is.
Yeah.
As long as I
What
tell her 10
about,
minutes.
you know what I've been doing too? I mean, recently, and my brother does it too, is that if my daughter wants something, I guess this isn't more of a discipline thing. Well, I guess it kind of is. But I make my daughter run stairs if she wants something, or
Hmm.
like if she's like doing, if she asks for this and I say no, I'm like, all right, well, you can have it, no problem. Just you need 5 stairs real quick, or it's like 10 if I know, if I don't want her to have it, like, all right, you can have it. It's 10 stairs though. I know she won't do 10. You know what I mean? And then when she
Hmm.
starts doing 10, I'm like, all right, it's 15. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? But yeah, that's been good.
Yeah.
But okay, if you could give Liam, if you could give a piece of advice to a new dad who's struggling with discipline, what are you doing? What
A
are you
new
giving?
dad?
Or any dad struggling with discipline.
Oh man. Uh, be patient.
Fucking A, dude.
Like that's everything I think is you gotta
Right.
like it's because you're gonna the battles are just gonna it's not gonna end anytime soon and it's gonna come back around again, so just fucking hang in there,
Be,
be patient.
yep.
You're gonna have to wait it out sometimes.
Yeah. Bern, what about you? Any piece of advice?
That's funny. I remember leaving for college and I had two little brothers, and I was like looking at them and just being like, guys, pick your battles. Like, I tried to fight every one of them with the folks, and I lost.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
mostly lost almost all the time. But you don't have to fight them all. Pick your battles. It's consistency, man. It's got
Yeah.
consistency. As soon as you're not consistent, they pick up on that shit like they're death row inmates. Like, they
Yeah.
see a little chink in the armor and they will hit you with it. They won't even
Makes sense.
mention it, but like, it's got to be consistent. And in my situation, that's the toughest thing to do. Just make sure it's consistent, because
Yeah.
I don't ever want them to feel like they're getting over on me, but I don't ever want them to feel like they're not having a good time here. But like, the rules got to be the rules. The way you act, you got to be polite. You got to say please and thank you. You got to stop when I tell you to stop. Like, those things have to be uniform over both households. You got to be consistent.
Yeah. Agreed. What you say matters, has to matter. Yeah, I don't know. For me too, it's like you gotta be controlled, you gotta be patient. I mean, everything has to matter what you say. And also it just can't be the same shit all the time. Like grounding never fucking works. That doesn't fucking work. That's a
Never
bullshit
stop
thing.
me. Never
I
stop me.
mean, it never stopped anybody. It's the dumbest thing that anyone
You
ever
care
fucking
about
heard
your
of.
privileges when you're a kid, dude. You care about what you have and what you're allowed to do. That's
Yeah.
how you know what I mean? That's what
Yeah.
you have to work with, basically.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's the cards we have to
Grounding is
play.
made up on TV. That shit never
yeah.
fucking
But
worked.
like,
Yeah,
losing my bike for a week,
Yeah.
matters, you
killed
know?
myself.
Not being
I,
able to go to your soccer game, not be,
Yep.
yeah, all that shit matters. All right. So we're coming towards the top of time. I guess for all the listeners, all the dads, for dads, by dads out there, you want to share your own discipline wins and fails in the comments, please do so.
hit
But
us up.
speaking, what's that?
I said, hit us up, guys. Let
Yeah.
us know what you want to hear about.
Hit us up, let us know.